Hey, man. Let's get a moment of silence for the Indiana Pacers. I'm in this video today hating. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, before y'all go any further in this video, I'm in this motherfucker hating. Shout out to the Boston Celtics with the sweep. Hold on. Let me get my bourbon. Shout out to the Boston Celtics. Shout out to the Boston Celtics for, you know what I mean, doing what needed to be done. Doing what needed to be done. Doing what had to be done. I am actually super proud of Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen, you seemed genuinely surprised when Cedric Maxwell called your name for that trophy. Were you expecting it? Like, what was your feeling when you heard your name called?
I wasn't expecting it at all. You know, I don't never win shit, so I was just happy that we won.
$300 million man. He did good. You know what I'm saying? He showed up big. He showed y'all why that Cal Berkeley education and that $300 million man, he took his trials and tribulations from last year, and I think he really made it a point to get better. He looked like a more complete player. He showed up when he needed him. I enjoyed that series. I enjoyed watching the Indiana Pacers get their butt spanked. Shout out, hey, my Knicks hate coming out right now. I am on hater mode today. I'm so glad they got swept like how they did. Cause y'all wanna beat up and talk all this trash. At least the Knicks would have won one game with our injured roster. We would at least won one game. I'm hating today. But on some real shit, shout out to the Indiana Pacers, man. I will see y'all in Cancun. Thanks for making it interesting. Tyrese Halliburton, bro. I see you on the sideline, bro. Hey, your hamstring hurt for real? Or you capping? Cause niggas had his cowboy ticket already booked. Oh snap! But nah, I wanted to take a minute to talk about Tatum. He is an amazing player, and I think this is the year that they have to take advantage and win the championship. I was saying this in the last round. I was like, if they gonna win with this duo and this core of Celtics, like, they need to win ASAP, no Rocky, right? Like, how many years can you keep running this back? And I think that if they win a championship this year, that'd be really good for them. Fun fact, I really want them to win a championship this year. I really don't want Dallas to get one. I love Kyrie. Luka gonna be on a whole nother. I don't even want to see what the league looks like if Luka gets a ring, bro. They gon' that's gonna be a whole different problem for the NBA if Luka gets one. All that crying and all that fucking flop baiting and fucking all that shit gonna be on a whole new level. He win a championship. It's gonna be G's. But hey, shout out to Indiana. I think Obi Nimhart, he made a big leap this year. He showcased a little bit of why he's gonna be, you know, a good solid player for that team. I think Indiana's a great core, bro. I think Halliburton has to be more aggressive offensively. Great passer, gets everybody involved. They run the break. But for God's sake, they gotta play defense, bro. Like, they need to get some wing defenders. They need to get some guard, like, they're guard defenders. McConnell and fucking Nimhart, they play so hard on defense. But at a certain level, it's like, hey, bro, you are 6'4". You cannot guard Jason Tatum, my nigga. That is crazy. Jaylen Brown dunking on Buddy. It was insane. But I think they need an offensive superstar. Siakam, you're not as advertised. I think Siakam really did them a disservice. There was one play in particular that I saw. It was like late in the game, tie game. Halliburton, he's not playing this game, right? Miles Turner is one thing, right? But Siakam, you got picked up to come here and be an all-star. You looking worse than Tyrese. And Tyrese is, bro, where the fuck is you at, Siakam? Yo, where the fuck is Siakam at? This man did not take over the game. He did not look like the dominant force. He did not look like the star of the show. Like, in that game, Siakam, especially with Halliburton out, you got to take over that bitch. Yeah, and there were just several plays where it's like, bro, you got to take over. You got to lead this team to a championship. And I know you're down 0-3, but it looked like you just out there, just be out there. You know, they pay me to be out there, and I'm legally obligated to be out there. Nah, I wanted to see more out of Siakam. I think I love what Nimhart. They don't. I don't know if it's their scheme or Carlisle or what it is, bro. But when they were forcing Boston to chuck up threes and they were getting a rebound and on hitting the break, they looked amazing. But in the half court set, they wasn't looking like how they were supposed to be looking. And I think when Boston got out their own way, for a while in that last game, that game four, for a little bit, they were settling for jumpers and they were playing Indiana's like style. And I think that's what made Indiana be so close. And in this game, I think Boston got upside themselves and they were playing down to their competition. But you know, at the end of the day, they turned it around. Shout out to Jaylen Brown for getting that conference finals MVP. I think that's what he needed. I think he needed to perform like how he did. And Tatum played well. Tatum played really well. So I think Tatum gonna get the championship, finals MVP and shit like that. So they giving Brown the key to the conference. They're a little tag team, little duo and shit. But shout out to Al Horford for still being in the league, bro. That man still hoops. He's 37. Shout out to Al Horford. He been in the league for a minute, bro. And he been on a lot of championship runs, a lot of championships. Yeah, it's a tragic downfall of the Indiana Pacers. Yeah, I'm hating today. I'm happy to see them get swept like how they did. Shout out to my broom for staying with me throughout this video. You to go. Yeah, man, I'm happy to see the downfall of Indiana because they bought my Knicks at the playoffs. But speaking of downfalls, Jordan Poole actually had one of the worst downfalls from being the third Splash Brother and being Curry and Clay's sidekick to getting punched in the face by Draymond. Now he's in Washington on the bench. I made a video about that. If you want to check that out, subscribe if you're new. Like the video. I appreciate y'all for watching. As always, I will catch y'all in the next one. I love y'all boys. Peace.